sticky mans. Let's gather around. Let's open a pack. Oh boy. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome in, Uncle Stern. Welcome in, Half Set Jeff and Gracie. Good to see y'all. How's everyone doing today? It has been a good holiday week, a busy one for sure. But my goodness, I am ready to get things going. What's everyone got set for this week? Anything good? Anything fun? Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. I want to hear it. Oh man, I forgot to light up the dad joke. All right. Ooh, dad joke is lit up. Dad joke of the week. What's a dad's favorite food in winter? Put your guesses. You can put your guesses all throughout chat. I imagine there's going to be some good answers for this one, to be honest with you. I feel like there could be so many good answers, but there's only one right answer. Just kidding. It's a dad joke. There's many right answers. Anywho, welcome. I have a D30 here. I don't know where, or I should say it's a spin down. I don't know where I got it from. I can't remember. I feel like it's from some MTG bundle thing, but I really can't remember. And because it's kind of funny, we're going to use it. It's really high. I don't feel like counting this high, but let's do it. So we roll it twice. If you're new here, we roll it twice and we pick a random pack out of the assortment we got going on. Tons of packs in here. Then towards the end of the stream, we do something called a chaos die, or chaos dice, and we roll that and something crazy happens. And so far, I'm getting a lot of nat ones, which means I snip. I cut cards in half, which sucks, but it is what it is. Uncle Stern's answer to children's frozen tears. No, it's not it. By the way, if you don't know, it's tea time. Delicious tea. Also, let me know if you had, what you did over the holidays. If you did anything fun. I ate some amazing food, and I made a rum ham. Lotus Cobra, our Canadian brethren. What's going on, man? I made rum ham. It was fantastic. It's so good, and so I'll probably have to make it from here on out every year, all the time, which is fine. I enjoy making it. It's not too hard. D30, or 30 spin down, twice. Let me pick our pack. First one, ooh, it's got to stay in the skull. First one is a 22. Remember that number, because I got to count that high. So 22, and then we're going to dig 12 times. Cool. So 22 and then 12. Count with me, everyone. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, and then 12 deep, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Here we go. Gosh, we have a good assortment here. I feel like we keep kind of landing on some of the same ones. Oh man, there's some good stuff in here. Foundations, by the way, is great. But all right, we're opening up Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's do it to it. Let's rip a Rooney. I feel like, am I wrong in saying I feel like we kind of keep getting some of the same sets? When was the last time? Yeah, D30 Lotus Cobra. It's D30. Do you know where I got it from? I don't like. I'm pretty sure it's an MTG product that this D30 came from. But I can't remember which one. Cannot remember. What flavor of tea? This is a peach detox. There's no caffeine in it. I just grabbed it out of a tin. Me and my wife have this huge tin with tea in it, and I grabbed it out of there. So that's what I'm going with. It's got some honey in it, so it's delicious. That's the tea I got going on. Okay, let's rock and roll. We're ripping Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's do it. I'm trying to think. You can get some good stuff in here. Also, I do realize there's this here, but man, do I hate using that. I hate it. It's not for me. I like doing it the old-fashioned way. Ooh, like that. Yeah. That sounds delicious. I love peach, says Lotus Cobra Commander. Yeah, dude, so do I. It's so good. Ooh, I think this one's going to be backwards, so I'm going to take it off screen here. And we're going to take a look. Oh, maybe not. Maybe? What order is this in? Okay, it is in a weird order. So we're going to do this. We're going to remind me to grab from the back when we get to the token. Remind me to grab from the back when we get to the token. This is a weird setup, I'm not going to lie. Uncle Stern says, what is a Magic 30 product? Oh, dude, yeah, maybe. Big Unk, that might be right, man. Lotus Cobra says, that sounds delicious. I love peach. Did I read that already? I do too. It's so good. And it's Yogi. The company's Yogi. So good. Gracie says, frozen fish sticks. Oh, that's the answer to the dad joke. You like fish sticks. If anyone remembers that South Park, it was legendary. But okay, our first one is Malamet Veteran, 4 and a green for a cat warrior. Meow. I should get a cat sound. I feel like I should get a cat sound on here. Do I have a cat sound?
Holy
I don't have a cat sound.
Shnikes.
Definitely need to get a cat sound. All right. It's got trample. This guy's a beast. Look at he's yoked. This is like some Simba bullshit though. He's on top of a giant centipede and he's got like is it Mufasa in the background? Simba. Whenever Malamet Veteran attacks, if there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. The mightiest Malamet warriors train as Titan killers. Elite champions capable of facing down the cavern's most fearsome beasts. 5/4, tiny booty, and you can see that. Look, this guy kind of skips leg day. He's got some leg muscles, but definitely works on those traps, for sure. Lotus Cobra says, this cat has Tony forearms. If you know, you know. This cat definitely has Tony forearms. Brazen Blade Master, 2 and a red. When Brazen Blade Master attacks, while you control 2 or more artifacts, it gets +2/+1 until end of turn. The secret is footwork plus an extra sword. That's some cheesy flavor text. I can't say I'm in love with that. But this guy's giving me some DBZ vibes, like one of the first. Gosh, who is that dude who like cuts the pillar, kicks it, and like flies on it? Who the heck was that character? I'm getting those vibes from this guy, even though this is an orc pirate. I just kind of the ponytail. I'm getting those vibes from it. Yo, Grief observed. Welcome in, Big Unk. Sorry, did Frieza read that card? Yeah, Frieza did read that card. Uncle Stern, you gotta know who I'm talking about from DBZ. I think it was just Dragon Ball actually. That guy. Anyway, next one, Sunshot Militia, 1 in a red. For a human soldier, 2 human soldiers, it's a militia. Tap 2 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control. Sunshot Militia deals 1 damage to each opponent, activate only as a sorcery. As the Legion of Dust closed in, Oltec... Oh, hold on. Where did that sneeze come from? I have no idea where that sneeze just came from. But I got a tickle in my nose. Maybe it's hiding in my mustache. Oh my gosh, came out of nowhere. Glad I caught it. Let's get the camera to focus again. Here we go. As the Legion of Dust closed in, Oltec citizens rallied to support the 1,000 Moons and drive off the invaders. I don't know shoot about this story. Who are the 1,000 Moons? Does anyone know? Did anyone read this lore? I feel like since they don't make books anymore, I don't really... And the lore is kind of blah anymore. I don't read it. Uncle Stern says, hopefully your nose. Anyway, human soldier, not sure why this one guy just has no shirt on and the fabric over his neck. I feel like maybe he just likes a nice breeze, you know? Doesn't need to put deodorant on those pits. All right, on to the next one. River Herald Guide, 2 and a green for a merfolk scout with vigilance, and when it enters the battlefield, it explores. And then the rest of the card is explaining what explores is. Pretty basic art here. Looks like they're holding an axe or something, like a mace and an axe. Kind of weird. 3/1. Tiny booty on this merfolk. My goodness. 3/1. Dies to orc. Orc bowmasters. Lotus Cobra says, I was never great at MTG lore, but since they moved away from blocks, even less so. Yeah, bring back blocks. I mean, that is literally like the one thing I can say would probably get a lot of people hyped is if they brought back blocks. Like, let's be real. How awesome are blocks? Tea. Sorry if anyone doesn't like me drinking tea on the mic. It's so good. All right, our next card is Oaken Siren. Cool. Cool. 1 in a blue. And we've got a pirate here. It's an artifact creature, Siren Pirate, flying vigilance. Tap it to add blue. Spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or activate an ability of an artifact source. This is dope. I like this. The ship's carpenter adorned the figurehead with a small cosmium gem, never expecting the figurehead to take flight. Yo, let's be real here. 1 in a blue, this was probably dope and limited. So it's got flying and vigilance. You drop this in, you can swing with it, you can hold it up. Yeah, you can hold it up because it's got vigilance and tap it whenever for the mana. I mean, that's great. This is an awesome common. Anyone play limited for this? That's such a great card, it feels like. Skullcap Snail, 1 in a black. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. And this is just fun art. Look at this snail. That is so cool right there. That is really fun what they did with that. Very cool. Oh, come on. Aren't regular snails gross enough? Dareline Expedition Porter. So he's a beer. He's a beer. Gracie Manziano says, bread and chili. Ooh, good dad joke guess, by the way, because you're not far off. You're not far off. That was good. Uncle Stern says, oh, chili seems like the right call. Good guess. Wow. I'm going to tell you right now, Gracie has been just sitting, thinking about this dad joke and hasn't been paying attention to a single card we pulled. She definitely is not paying attention. Iron Paw Aspirant. Iron Paw Aspirant for sure. 1/2, bigger booty. 1 in a white for Cat Warrior. When Iron Paw Aspirant enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Train your mind and your muscles with equal ferocity, cub. Without wisdom, even a mighty warrior is nothing but a bully. Sovereign Okanek Ahau. Uncle Stern, let's be real. I bet she's writing the jokes. Oh yeah, she probably is writing the jokes. Just kidding. Lotus Cobra says, this set did have a bunch of artifacts like map tokens. I played pre-release but built red and white. Lame, Lotus Cobra. Red and white is for losers. No, just kidding. Nice. I didn't play this in pre-release. I do love pre-release events, though. So fun. That's like the extent of limited I play. Not gonna lie. All right, Fanatical Offering. 1 in a black. Is this Veto? This looks like Veto. As an additional cast to cost the spell. Oh, I just noticed this art. This is sick. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. The gateway could be opened only by spilling of innocent blood. Vito did not hesitate. Uncle Vito. Yeah, I called it. I didn't even read the flavor text and I called it. Look at this art. This is brutal. Also, like, look at his little, like, fabric tendrils. Who's his costume designer? That's fantastic. Yo, Kerdog, sup? Sup, bro? What's up? What's up, man? What's good? Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, now we got to pull from the back. None of you reminded me. It's also probably because I'm on delay. So let me start pulling from the back. Our first uncommon is Visage of Dread. I like this skull. This purple skull is great looking. Artifact. When Visage of Dread enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature card from it. That player discards that card. So much text. Craft with 2 creatures. Does anyone know what craft is? It's 5 in a black, and then it turns into this. Oh, Dread Osiosaur. Look at this. Look at this card. This is cute. Dinosaur Skeleton Horror with Menache. Whenever Dread Osiosaur enters the battlefield or attacks, you may mill 2 cards. It's not my fault. Oh, it's Diego. Hold on. We got to read in a totally different voice. Give me a hot sec. Wet the lips. It's not my fault. The glyphs for blessed and cursed looked very similar. Diego, Brazen Coalition Translator. That's fun. I like that a lot. I think that's pretty cool. That purple art, the glow. I love it. Very nice. All right. Still pulling from the back. Gracie says she's a cutie. Gracie Manzioni. Or she's cuties. Yeah. With the 3 heads. Yeah, for sure. Gold Fury Strider. Oh, let me get that on camera. 4 in a red for an artifact creature. Golem. Trample. Tap 2 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control. Target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Let's see. Anim Pakel, Thousandth Moon. Again, I don't know what these 1,000 moons are. It sounds like they have too many moons, though. Let's send our vampiric visitors a welcoming party, shall we? Cool. All right. This art's pretty fun. Yeah, it's gold, there's fury, and it's striding, you know? Yeah, I feel like the song playing for this guy would be like, and I would walk 500 miles. Yeah, anyway, on to the next one. Can't say I love that card. Big Booty, though, 3-5. Big Booty, Hurl into History, another uncommon. Look at this art. This is ridiculous art. That is sweet. Who did this art here? Eli Manaya. 3 blue for an instant. Oh my god. Counter target artifact or creature spell. Discover X where X is that spell's mana value. This seems overpriced. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with that mana value or less. Cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Maybe? Does anyone play this card or has anyone played this card? What'd you think of it? I think the art is sick. Like, I kind of wish it was something better, but I'm not against this art. You know, it's not like the worst card. It could be fun and limited, but it's a banger of a cost. All right, next uncommon is Dig Site Conservator. 2 colorless for an artifact creature gnome. Sacrifice Dig Site Conservator. Exile up to 4 target cards from a single graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. That stinks. That makes this card so much worse. When Dig Site Conservator dies, you may pay 4. If you do, discover 4. That's a 2/1, tiny booty. Fun, but I wish that was at instant speed. Gracie says, what happened to the dad joke light? It goes out after 10 minutes. This is like a child's toy. And so it didn't say that on the box when I got it. All right, I really kind of wish it did, but it didn't. So like after 10 minutes, it just kind of like goes out, you know? Or maybe it's like 15 minutes. I don't know. But all I know is it goes out. It's kind of lame. Lowe's Cobra says, too high of CMC. Yeah, I believe so. Uncle Stern says, I've never seen it in Arena. Yeah, then can't be that great. This chair used to roll a lot better, but I gotta grease these wheels up, baby. All right, Dig Site Conservator. I don't love it. Don't love it at all. All right, let me plop this down, pull from the back again. What do we got here? Ooh, a mythic. Oh, cool, fun. It's Galta. Look how comically bigger Galta is. Galta, Stampede Tyrant, 5, green, 3 greens. It's a legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur with Trample. When it enters the battlefield, put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. I might throw this in my Dino deck. A Thundering Roar calls forth a primeval army. Fun. Look how comically bigger Galta is than these other dinosaurs. I need you to focus better, camera. Come on, get in there. Get in there, good. There we go. Look at that. So much bigger. So much bigger. That's wild, isn't it? It's focusing on my fingers. I need to focus on the card. My finger's dirty. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting it to focus on the card. Look at that. Just towering over them. Towering. Big girl, yeah, big girl indeed. Lotus Cobra Commander says, I need this for my dinosaur deck. It's insane. Yeah, it's going in my dino deck. Unless something bad happens. No, either way, we're gonna make it work. Is it worth anything? Is it worth anything? Does anyone know how much that's worth? Please tell me it's worth something. Is it worth something? Uncle Stern says, look, those tiny brontosauri? Yeah, I don't know, Uncle Stern. Does anyone know if it's over? Is it over $9? I don't know if it is, but I wanted to use that. All right. Awesome. Let's go to our next one. What do we got? It's an uncommon foily. It is Malicious Eclipse, 1 black. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If a creature an opponent controls would die this turn, exile instead. This looks... I don't know what this art is. Malicious Eclipse. It looks like a bat carrying something. I can't tell what that art is. Alcazatz laughed as the dark shards closed around Shamil, plunging the cave into unnatural darkness. At long last, his bloody reign would begin. So that's the bat creature thing, but I can't tell that's him. It's so hard to tell that that's him. Uncle Stern, at least 1,000 moons. I think it's over 9,000. Uncle Stern, long necks. Yes, long necks indeed. All right, and then we have our land card. Yeah, I think, give or take those land cards. Give or take those land cards. On to the next thing, everyone. You know what it is. You love it. You hate it. I don't know if you love it or hate it, to be honest with you. It's time for the Chaos Die. I gotta have a sound effect for this or something.
Holy fatality.
Okay, there we go, everyone. This is what we're rocking and rolling. For those of you who don't know, we roll a d20 and we do what the d20 says. Simple as that. As you can see here, I have a list. I have a list on me if you're watching from your phone, and I have a list over here if you're not watching from your phone. I'm going to take a sip of tea because I need it to focus, because this could go real bad or real good. We don't know. We do not know. I know my wife said she wanted to be a guest role at some point. I don't know where she is right now. If she were to plop on down here, we would have her role. But until then, let's do it, baby. Again, it's got to stay in the skull. We have this cool die here. That's a 1. And then 20 is a 20. Let's get a 20, baby. Come on. Give me a 20. 3! What is 3? Commons. We cut the commons. Does anyone care about the commons? Because I don't. We're cutting the commons. They're gone. All of those commons are gone. Get them out of here.
Wow.
Get them out of here. F in the chats. I am grabbing my shears. Los Cobra says the Plains was the best of the full art basics. Yeah, I'll give you that. Let me go grab those shears. You know what? This stream might just be like, we cut cards. Honestly. Yes, all of them. All of them. This is what we do until we change it up. I need someone to help me change this up at some point. I feel like we're just cutting too many cards, and getting a nat 20 is like the only thing that helps us open up special packs. Not Tony's forearm cat. Oh, especially Tony's forearm cat. Tony's forearms. We're doing it. Bum, 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 bum. Tony's forearm cat is going to be in the front. Simple as that. Let's do it. Let's see if we can cut them all at once. Let's see if we can cut them all at once. The shears are putting in work. How about those forearms, baby? Scissor cutting power. Guys, I'm happy though, because we are going to put this in our dino deck, so at least we didn't cut this beaut. Let's put him to the side, her to the side. Let's grab our chalice. Whoa! There's rares in here, but we're now throwing commons in the chalice of cut cards. Chalice of cut cards. May you forever be full and plenty. There we go, everyone. Gracie says that was disrespectful to those shears. Uncle Stern says, I mean, 50% chance you cut something isn't low. It's not low at all. It's not low at all. Again, I think that's fun. So we're going to review this real quick. We're going to review all the things I have on this list. And we need to change some stuff up, because most of it's like destroying cards at this point. I thought, hey, this would help people come in and enjoy the stream if we had some crazy things happening. I don't know if that's truly what's going on. So 1, 2, and 3 is cut rares, uncommons, commons. 4 is used as a coaster for a week, and I drink a ton of coffee while I work. 5 is taste test, so I eat a card. 6 is rip. I rip something. I rip one. 7 is Doodle Time. I draw on it. 8 is Serial Killer. Still don't really know what that one is. I'm pretty sure I just use a spoon to dig out the eyes. 9 is Sing Along. I create a song for something. 10 is Giveaway. We do a giveaway through our my Instagram page. 11 is Origami. I turn a card into probably a paper airplane because I don't really know any other origami. And I don't even know if that's origami. 12 is 75% off. I sell something at 75% off TCG. Yo, what up, Downriver? Welcome in. Welcome in. 13 would be Poetic Justice. I read a poem for it. 14 is Flirty. I flirt off a card. And this one would have been easy. It would have been Tony's Forearm card. 15 is Half Off. So I sell something for 50% off. 16 is another one. I open another booster. 17 is 25% off. Same gist. 18 is Chat's pick. You pick a booster for me to open. Throughout one of the sections we roll, and then you pick a booster. 19 is my pick. I roll and then pick something from that. And then 20 is special pack. I have special packs. They're more expensive. We open one of those up. Uncle Stern says 10% pressure, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 19% pleasure, 15% pain. Digimans, you better remember my name. Uncle Stern, rip is basically cut, so up to 20% now. Yeah, but ripping a card is different than cutting with the giant shears. Let's be real. So that's what I got going on with the list. Please help me change some of it. I feel like I would rather open more packs than continue to just destroy things. As fun as it is, you know, it is fun. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So I just haven't rolled well, like at all. I think the highest we rolled was like the Poetic. I made a poem for something. You know, like everything else has been under 10 easily. So anyway, y'all, that's what we got going on. Would love some advice. Would love some help designing this and making it better. But the chalice is filling up. The chalice is filling up. We get to still keep our rare though, and it's going to be going in my Dino deck, my Gishath deck. So we're keeping Galta, Stampede Tyrant, and this is what we're going to rock and roll with, which is awesome. Great card. I don't know what it's worth. Lotus Cobra says, Digi, one should be forced to put a jank card into a deck. Dude, that's like 90% of my decks though, so it doesn't work that way. But I agree. Honestly, I'll probably put a poll out, and hopefully people give me ideas, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's stealing other people's ideas. You know, I like to think I'm a creative person, but that creative ability is really just taking your idea and making it mine. Just kidding. That's not true. But either way. Gracie says one should be dishes for a week. Uncle Stern says a month. What is this? What is this? First off, I do the dishes all the time. All right? I'm a clean and organized person, if you couldn't tell by my office space, which is extremely organized. So just enough. All right? Enough. I'm probably going to stop this and go do laundry, right? My goodness, this is something needs to change, everyone. I have so many packs I want to open that are so nice. We can get some sweet cards from. And I haven't even sold anything. I feel like I have so many like deals to offer. I have thousands of dollars worth of cards to sell, and ain't no one's getting a deal because I ain't rolling that way. Anywho, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for hanging. Really appreciate it. Until next time, which will be next week, everyone, I will see you all in the comments. Have a great week. If you're back to work, good luck to you. Hang in there. Next Sunday, I'll see you, and we'll rock and roll, baby. Okay, you're right. Forgot the dad joke. The dad joke of the week. What's the weatherman's favorite, or what's the dad's favorite food in the winter? It is burritos. So close with the bread and chili. That was actually really good. I forgot about it because you basically got it right. So it's burritos. And if you live in the Midwest like I do, it is cold. It's cold outside. No other way to put it. It's cold outside. With that being said, everyone, now I'm really gone. I'm out of here. That's the dad joke. See you later.